Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
I jumped within maximum 10 to 30 seconds. There was a GoPro in my hand, I was posing it. Suddenly, we started tilting. Hello everyone, my name is Satvik. I am from Hyderabad. So I did my undergrad at NIT Trichy. So there is a funny story to it. I was not confident that I will crack AIEEE. Those days it was AIEEE. So I asked my dad to buy a management seat. I bought a management seat which was already there, but luckily I got into AIEEE. So later when I went to undergrad, like there are a lot of things which interested me, like movie making, photography. So we formed a small startup called Blur India where we used to make short movies and all. We got into Indian Film Project, we got fifth out there, and we represented India in Forbes Film Festival. We got third out there in child education category. So that's how my undergrad went. At the end, I was actually luckily academically also I was able to achieve few things. I passed out with first class with distinction, and I got placed in a good company. So after my undergrad, like I got into this small company called Indigene, where I used to work as a business analyst. So it was going pretty well for 2 years. Then I got into a Eli Lilly International, which was a pharmaceutical company. So between these two, there was a huge gap. Like there was almost 1 month of layover. So I thought I'll go for the best bike trip in India, that is Leh Ladakh trip. First day was basically a rest day because next day you'll be traveling from Manali to Leh Ladakh. They'll be giving you bike. You need to set it up clean, like check are you compatible with the seats and all. So what happened was first day was a rest day, but I didn't feel like resting after going that far. And first day itself, if you rest, your energy will come down. And also our campsite was very near to the rivers and valleys. So I was very excited. So I called all the group members. I don't know any one of them. It was like a adventure nation trip, so there will be a lot of people from different places coming together to one place. So I don't know any one of them. I told everyone there is no point taking rest here. Come, we'll go out somewhere. So first I found one guy who will make us do river rafting. We went for river rafting. Everything was fine until then. Then we came back. It was around 3:30. So I thought, okay, 3:30 is there is a lot of time. What should we do now? So I told, let's go for paragliding. Basically, the paragliding will be stopped from the next day till 2 months because of the bad weather conditions. And also, every day the paragliding stops at 6:30. So I just have 3 hours window to go to the place, climb up the hill, jump from there. So it was my turn. I went around 5:39 to be exact. That's when my last photo was clicked in my phone. So everything was good. I was very excited. I jumped within maximum 10 to 30 seconds. There was a GoPro in my hand. I was posing it. Suddenly we started tilting, complete 360 degrees. I was like, what the hell was happening? Then suddenly we fell off. There was like I fell on my back. Then I didn't think it was that serious. There was a lot of pain. So basically there will be pilot behind you for paragliding. He'll jump along with you. Both will be tied with a tandem, elastic tandem. So as you can see, I'm very heavy. So I landed. After I land, because of the elasticity, he toppled over my leg, fell on my leg. There was a huge pain in my leg. I didn't know what was happening. Then I was telling him, "Bhai, koi baat nahi, chalo fir se karte hain." I didn't know what happened. Then he moved from my leg. I was trying to lift my leg, but it was hanging like this. When I started paragliding, it was 5:39. From that time till I reached hospital, it was 8:39. So it took me almost 3 hours. Then after a while, a big doctor with few of the nurses comes in, and they're like, "How are you able to talk?" I was like, "I don't know. Your oxygen levels are only 30%. So basically, the oxygen level should be above 95. So my oxygen levels were very low. They were shocked how am I able to talk. So they were all shocked like what's happening to him. When the main doctor came in, he just saw me. That's his experience. He just saw me and he told there is pulmonary embolism which is happening. They told okay, you need to get operated right now. You need to fix the bone first. Then we need to see what happens next. When I woke up, there was like the cement thing which put by the doctors were not there. There was a rod inside, and I couldn't see the rod. It was like a minimal operation. In between, the doctors came to me and told me that we never thought you will be alive. We told your parents that there is only 10% chance that you will be alive, but you fought for your life and you are here now. So when I went there, I fell off and I came back in. Yeah, I wasn't able to sit for almost 3 months. I came back in a flight completely sleeping, stretcher, everything. I never sat for almost 3 to 4 months. Then I thought, okay, whatever happens, I should write CAT because my parents gave me only two options. One, either you do whatever you want to do by January 2019, or go to Delhi, IAS, the three I's of Indian family: IIMs, IAS, IITs. It was really difficult to study without lifting your back. I used to hold like this, I used to sleep off. It was really difficult, but something in me told you can do it. I wanted to know more about the businesses, more about the startups, the culture, the work culture, the organizational behavior, how finances works, equity, all these things. So I was very much interested to this. And the biggest thing is that MBA will give you common ground. Whatever you studied before won't be useful anywhere other than maths and physics that everyone knows. Won't be useful anywhere in these 2 years of life. I thought, okay, everyone will get a common ground. I can check myself like where I am standing when compared to other youth in the country. Imagine having almost this size rod in your leg and some 10 to 15 screws on your back. It will be hell painful, I can tell you that. But you have to keep something, you have to keep yourself distracted from all this. So I thought I have to study. And when I'm solving problems, actually maths is my favorite subject. When I was solving problems, I am getting more interested in it. I was randomly solving something or checking like how do I approach this term in 5 different ways. All this I was doing. So when I got the results, I was very happy that I got into IIM Kozhikode. Then I didn't call anyone because I want to feel that emotion on their face. I want to see how happy they will be. I went to my home. I reached there on morning 7 o'clock. They were like, why did you come? Did you do something wrong? I was like, no, I got into IIM Kozhikode. They were really happy. We all hugged. I almost cried for a moment. That was the happiest moment. I thought all this pain is worth it now. I'll be very frank with you. My cat mock test percentiles were 60, 70, 80. I was very scared what will happen to me. But I never got depressed and I never stopped practicing. If I did some mistake, I'll check why I did mistake, what's the way he is thinking, and how did I approach this song. So later, I kept on improving. Even though my cat mock test cat percentile was very low, I never got demotivated. The only thing which changed was the way I look at things now and then. Now, after the accident, I'm looking at everything as a gift to me. Before, I used to take everything as granted. So you'll appreciate the smallest things in your life when your life was at stake. You should never give up. Never give up something you want to do for yourself. If you're doing it for others, it's fine if you give up. But when you're doing it for yourself, never give up because you can't live with that regret in your life.